Alrighty, what's good? So it's July 31st, Monday, and shit, as you can see down here, we're up 35, and it's actually the first day that I'm starting the evaluation, trying to get funded. So this is day one of the journey, of the real journey. This is where it starts. Before this was just training, but a little small win, 35. Honestly, once I got on the trade, I thought it was gonna be a loser. But I mean, let's get into it. Let me pull up SPY here. Still got a little bit of time left for the market today. But I just had like a missed trade, but I'm gonna show you that one after this one. So for this one, head and shoulders, left shoulder right here, head right here, and then the right shoulder is right here. With the neckline was a little weird. I was kind of deciding where to place it, but I like to take the safer bet, so I placed it underneath the wick. This one right here. I'll show you on NinjaTrader. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then I wanted to place it right below this wick, just because it seemed like the safer bet. Wanted to wait for the breakout, so I didn't want to play it. Like, if you look at it on SPY, like I could have placed it right where kind of the candles were. I usually like to place it under where the wicks are. So I mean, I guess I could have placed it like right here. It still would have shot below it, as you saw right there. But it doesn't always tend to do that. And so yeah, I placed a sell order. It's where this arrow is. And so actually I'm doing 6 contracts now, just because last week was good. And I decided to just say fuck it on this eval. Gotta go hard on it. So I'm 6 contracts, which is kind of crazy. But the first trade almost went red. So I mean, I bought in, and shit, like immediately came up like 2 points. I was about 3 ticks away from my stop. So I bought in. I had a 3-point stop. My stop was right at the top here. So I mean, I bought in 475. So my stop would have been 775. And it was 3 ticks away. But it never went above the EMA, which was a great sign. That was kind of the only thing keeping me into the trade, really. So yeah, I also had the selling channel drawn out. So we were just kind of slowly moving down, and we pushed below a little bit of where my entry was at, and then we came back up again. Or actually here, no. So we pushed below, and then so I was green for a little bit, for like a second, and then it came up, and I didn't like how this was looking so far, so I exited half my position. So I exited 3 contracts at about half a point, so just to minimize my loss. So it came up some more, but it never went above the EMA, and that's kind of the thing I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for a candle to close above the EMA, but that never happened. So it's just a slow push down. And then let me pull up the book map. So I mean, I took it at 942. 942 would have been like right about here. So I entered in right here, and there was no like buying liquidity underneath. And so yeah, this was the push down. And then I exited 1003. 1003 would have been like right over here. Yeah. So I exited right here. I mean, I saw once we pushed down right over here, there was fat liquidity right here. But we actually it was like right here. It doesn't look like much right now, but when I was in the trade, there was a lot. I honestly didn't think we were gonna push through it. But I held on to the trade. We pushed through it, and you can see we pushed down some more. But this was before this all happened. Like the push down happened after I closed. So, we had this big red candle right here, and I didn't want to test my luck anymore. I didn't want to get greedy. So I was already green after I didn't think I was going to be. So I just closed out the position, and luckily, because felt like luck, closed at a good time because it pumped after that, just rallied, pushed on some more, but we never went below it. So I guess you could say I managed it well. I feel like. So it wasn't bad. I mean, I could have held on to all 6 contracts and got down here, but you can see we consolidate right here, and usually consolidation after a breakout of Head and Shoulders kind of feels like it's not going to go in my favor, so that's why I closed half my position. But yeah, I put my stops above the pullbacks and kind of just, in my opinion, I managed it well. But let me show you the kind of missed trade, but I actually didn't want to take this one. And it was this one right here, which looks like it's not too big of a move, so I'm not too upset about it. So left shoulder right here, head right here, right shoulder right here. The reason I didn't take this trade was because this right shoulder was way too small when I was looking at it. I didn't even create a sell order for this one. So after this candle right here, I wanted to wait for it to come up a little more and some more space to come between these 2 candles, but it just shot down. I mean, I had it in my head. I was gonna place my sell order right below this wick, so at 525, and it broke, went below about 3 points. I was kind of keeping it in track in my head. So I probably would have exited, if I were to get into this trade, I would have saw the consolidation right here, probably would have exited 3, or if not, I would have waited for it to come above the EMA, which it just did right now. But I'm still going to watch this trade, but I wouldn't have taken it, and I didn't trade it, so I don't know what I'm saying, because this right shoulder wasn't kind of big enough compared to this left shoulder, so I didn't take it. So yeah, first day on the evaluation, I'm glad we're green. $35. It's nothing major, so I'm not ecstatic about it. I'm not upset about it. I'm not mad. I'm not happy. I'm happy that we're green. I'm happy that the trade didn't go red. So yeah.